This was an interesting chapter, and it had to do with the level that your relationships are at with people. You know, on a friend level in life, people will say, oh, they're my friend, they're my dear friend, they're my good friend, they're my best friend. There's all these different labels for what kind of friend they are. But ultimately, the difference in that friend to that best friend truly is the depth of the relationship. Now, the way that you get to that relationship has to be identified for yourself before you could actually walk somebody through it. And as a leader, you have a responsibility as you bring people into your fold to help them understand how to build a relationship with you. Doesn't mean that you're going to be their best friend. It means that you can get to that strong bond where they have your back and you have their back. Now, I use an analogy in this chapter of a garden. And my son and I had gone to Paris, gosh, probably 10 years ago at this point. And we were at the Palace of Versailles, and they had these beautiful gardens. And the way that they were laid out was very much like I speak about them in this chapter. You cannot get into another section without going through the gate of this section. So for me, you cannot get to the state of ultimate trust, which is where it's almost unconditional love for somebody who works with me, without first being authentic. So this chapter is a little bit harder to follow from a standpoint of ground level boots on the ground scenario. You have to get a little bit more creative with the visual. But I hope you take the opportunity to identify what your gates are to get to that deep relationship with somebody. And then when people come to you and there's those you struggle with, you'll be able to identify why. It starts with awareness. And then from awareness, you have to be mindful to help other people implement it and get there. See you soon.